Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and click the gray bell to receive the notification so you get notified when I post. Down in the description box below, you're going to find more information about this reading as well as links to all my social media pages. And if you guys would like an extended or a personal reading from me, I do offer those. You can send me an email listed down in the description box. So I have two pretty much semi-announcements for today. I actually am going to be using a really amazing deck that I got gifted to me by a friend. His name is Chris Madsen, and he goes by Burning Paper Hearts. He's a photographer here in Salt Lake City. He curated this really beautiful tarot deck. It's called the Witch's Tarot. It is a major arcana only deck, so it just has the major arcana, and then he has a few extra cards that he threw into here. So we're going to use this today to clarify the cards, and if you guys are interested at all in purchasing this deck, I will put the link down below on where you can purchase it and follow his Instagram pages, okay? Cool. So the other announcement that I have actually is going to be that in April, I'm going to do a giveaway. So once we get to a certain amount of subscribers, and it's going to be probably pretty reachable in April, I wanted to do a giveaway for somebody who has been, you know, pretty loyal to my channel and is subscribed, and there'll be a really fun thing that we're going to do. And the giveaway is going to be for a tarot deck. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure that you watch the videos for April. So those will be coming out pretty soon. And I realize that we're like almost towards the end of March, but I wanted to get these out for you guys just so that you guys have some guidance going into April, because this is a pretty big shift we're going through. We're entering into spring. So I really don't want to skip these parts. I've been extremely busy, but I don't want to skip these parts. So I pre-shuffled the cards. We're doing Scorpio today. This is going to be their money and career reading. This is from the remainder of March of 2021. So we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, okay? All right. On the bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. It was more so in the reverse, but nonetheless, all right? So that is, for some of you, you could have left a job, or there was like, there's just an ending. There was an ending to something. It could have been even in like a side job. It could be like a business that you had been trying to run, etc. So the first two cards I have that are paired together is the Hanged Man in the reverse and the World card. Okay. So there could have been some traveling involved for some of you. Some of you might have had to like relocate altogether to do a different job. Maybe you just had to relocate for your job. And it could be anywhere from like overseas to just to a different state, or maybe even a different city, or like a different, it could even be something minor like to a different office or a different building. So there was, there's like changes coming with travel regarding your job for whoever this reading resonates for. And with the Hanged Man in the reverse, you're definitely trying to figure out if you really want to do it. You are, you know, being really mindful of every single aspect of the situation. Okay, so, and you should be. If you're signing any kind of contracts, make sure you read all the fine print. If you are, you know, trying to start a new business or something that this is involved with other people, just make sure that you're, you know, really involved and really aware of what's going on around you. And just be really mindful of any type of contracts, anything that you sign this month, if you guys do. And I just see that you're just really being, you know, you're just sort of not like concerned, but you're just being really aware and awake, and you're just observing. You're observing things in like a lot of different types of ways. You're like, well, what if this happened? Or what if it happened this way or this way or that? I mean, you're like thinking every single way that you can fit into this box. You're like every scenario. The next two cards that I have are the Eight of Swords, that's in the upright, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles, and that's in the reverse, okay? So if your current position isn't, you know, making you really happy or feel successful, because there could be stuff going on, like there could be people that are talking about you, and you might even know it, in the workplace. There could also be a message coming in for you that you don't see coming, and it could be coming really quickly. And this could be a type of information. But with that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, that's kind of like a loss, you know, of a position, because we're talking about the reversal of this pentacle. So that's like taking away a position, taking away money, an aspect, something's going to get taken away. So if it hasn't happened yet, it might be coming for some of you. And it could be anything, even if like maybe if you're due for a raise or something like that, something simple, like you might not lose the job, but you know, if there's a raise that you're expecting, there's a chance you might not get it, you know, that for the remainder of March. For some of you, if you are waiting for money, for some of you, you might be waiting for the stimulus check for a while or something, okay? But there's going to be some information that will be coming to you in March that's going to be pertaining to this money aspect. And we're going to clarify all these cards too, so we'll get a little more information to see what the tarot is explaining with it. So like I said, we are going to clarify these with the Witch's Tarot, okay? There is a little bit of nudity in this deck, so if that is a trigger for anybody or you don't want to see something like that, I would suggest just not watching the remainder of the video. So it's kind of like an unboxing too, because there's a booklet in here that has all of the pictures and the descriptions of all of the cards, okay? So like I said, it's major arcana, and you can see their colored photos, and it has it in the reversal and in the upright. And then there are a few cards in the sorry. It's weird to do this backwards. Okay. There's a few cards in the back that Chris actually added to the tarot, like of his own. And so those are in the back too, and everything has a description so that you can read it and follow along. I might even have to use it. I don't know. All right. So Scorpio, this is for the remainder of March 2021. Money and career. Why is the Hanged Man here in the reverse for Scorpio? Okay. So I have two cards that decided to come out. We have Wax and the Maiden. Okay, so both of these are cards that are new that Chris actually curated. So we're going to read what they are. So I'm going to give you guys the exact description. Okay, so the Wax card. We're reading all these in the upright today so you guys can see the photos nice and clearly. So this is a Make a Wish, Evoke Harmony, and Refine. Okay, so, you know, if there's something that you're trying to manifest within your career or your job, you know, this is a good time to do that. I feel like, you know, try not to stress yourself out too much about worrying about what's going on, and you know, take that time, make that wish, evoke the harmony. So it's like, make sure you're exuding the energy out that you want to come towards you regarding your career. Okay, so the next one is the Maiden. Let's see. So in the upright, the Maiden is enchantment, inception, expansion, and new beginnings. So yeah, obviously there's something really interesting happening here. You have brewing, because I like feel that way really strongly with the World card. So there's something really brewing here. And like I said before, these other clarifications cards came out, I felt like it was kind of something new. This is like a new thing for you. It might even just be, you know, a side business, like a side, you know, it could be anything like that. But this is trying to tell you not to overthink and overanalyze and think yourself out of it, talk yourself out of it, and just decide, oh no, I shouldn't do it. It's telling you to be open to this new beginning. Be open to it, because I think that it could actually be something that's really good for you. Okay. All right, let's clarify the World card. This is for Scorpio. March 2021. All right, I have the Hierophant with the World card. So beautiful. All right, this is really strong. This is a lot of energy here. This is seriously taking an entire, like, universal aspect. You could make something really big with this. All right, so with the Hierophant and the World card together, it really is signifying like a pretty strong union within, you know, the strength and validity of what is happening here for you, whatever it is that you have brewing here. But I mean, I can see that you could be worried about it. There could be like something that you could be worried about. And maybe we're going to, you know, get into it more as we clarify more of these cards. But it's also something that's going to, going to level you up within the divine, within the intuitive. You're going to continue to just, you know, climb this ladder of evolution with this experience. This experience is going to, you know, make you evolve. All right, so we have that Eight of Swords. Let's check this out and see why this is here for Scorpio. This is for March 2021, Eight of Swords. Sorry, these cards are still kind of... All right, we have Judgment. So once again, this is getting, you know, more of a clarifying aspect of reality on what's going on. I think that you know that there's something wrong. Because as you, I mean, she's got these arrows, you know, sticking out of her chest, holding her chest, right? So it's like, you know that there's something wrong in the situation. You know, both of these cards are both, you know, have these strange attacks. It almost looks like they're, you know, victim. It's falling victim. Okay. Don't fall victim to the situation. Don't fall victim to yourself. You have to remember that you need to use this process and this time to move forward and move higher up in the evolutionary standards. Even when it comes to work, we do that the most hours of the day, most of us. So we spend the most hours of our entire day working. Well, like, you need to try and project some of your intuitive divine frequency into that part too. And so you can't fall victim to something. You have to like stand your ground, stand strong. All right, let's look at this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This is for Scorpio. Why is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse here? All right, we have the Hanged Man again. So obviously, you know, this is repeating itself. So there's something going on in that aspect. I'm actually going to just pull another card for it too. The Crone. So this is another one of Chris's cards. Let me look this up really quick. It was a few days ago when I used this deck. Okay, Wisdom, Repose, Death, and Endings. So there's going to be some type of ending in this situation here. It's going to be an ending in money. It's going to be an ending in a job. This could just be an ending in a, you know, if you do have like a side thing going on with someone, there might possibly be, you know, a shutdown of that, a death. There will be an ending to it. So be very mindful. Be very smart about what you do. Do not burn any bridges. Do not, you know, be very, very smart in your trajectory field here with what you're doing. Okay? If somebody like happens to rip you off or, you know, take money from you, that happens sometimes when, see that card like flew out when I said that. That happens sometimes, you know, in business aspects. You know, you might have a business partner maybe that steals money from you, or a business falls through, or, you know, there's just so many different things. And it's just try and just, you know, you need to allow that to die, because there's something going on there that's just not vibing and it's not right. So, and the tarot just kind of is now just reiterating that. Okay. So this isn't, I think that what's happening over here with this World card, this is your positivity. This is your level up. This is where you're going to, you know, make changes and growth. If you keep fucking around with this stuff, that's where I see, you know, you kind of need to let that situation just go, no matter how hard that might be, and you might have to take a hit, you know, on it. I don't know. So I hope that this resonates with you today, Scorpio. And if it does, please like this video. Leave me a comment down below. I do reply to your guys' comments and I read every single one of them. So thank you so much. And like I said before, if you guys would like an extended reading or a personal reading from this, you can go ahead and send me an email. It'll be listed down in the description box, as well as Chris's tarot deck. So that will also be in the description box below if you guys are interested in purchasing this deck. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again on the next video.